Hello friends, my name is Michelle Fondin and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm the author of the new book, Chakra Healing for Vibrant Energy, exploring your 7 energy centers with mindfulness, yoga, and Ayurveda. And today we're going to talk about what is a chakra. Chakra, 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 chakra. You might be in your yoga class and you hear your yoga teacher say, sit up nice and tall with all of your chakras aligned. And then you might be thinking to yourself, what the heck is a chakra? And then you're thinking about what is a chakra instead of listening to your yoga teacher. Well, I am here to enlighten you on the meaning of chakra and actually what it is. Chakras are energy centers in the body. Now, right now, that may not mean a lot to you, but they're energy centers in the body. So think about this. You have your physical body. Your physical body is this part, right? So your flesh and bones. And then you have something called an energy body, an energetic body. So the energetic body is a part of you that you can't see. It's invisible, yet you know it's there. You know how you know it's there? Because if somebody gets way too close to you, then you automatically back up. And that's the thing. The energy body is the body that's surrounding you, and you can feel it because you have boundaries and you have barriers. So we know this. And not only that, but you feel energy, right? Have you ever gone into a room where people were arguing and then you walked into that room and you felt that air that felt like so stuffy and stale and negative? Well, you were feeling the energy of that argument. So the chakras are where energy meets matter, or consciousness meets matter. So there are 7 main chakras in the body that start from the base of the spine and go all the way up through to the crown of the head. Now let's go ahead and define the word chakra. Chakra comes from Indian philosophy in an Indian philosophical text called the Tantric text. We're not going to talk too much about that in this video. We're more getting into the definition of what is a chakra. So the word chakra literally means disc or wheel. So think of a chakra as a spinning vortex in each of the areas in your body that corresponds to the 7 chakras. So it's an energy wheel within the body. In your physical body, it corresponds to nerves, like a bundle of nerves, as well as major and vital organs in your body and just different physical areas in the body. But it also corresponds to your psychological body as well as your mental, emotional, and spiritual bodies. So not only is it energy and information, or energy and physical matter, which physical matter is just comprised of energy and information anyway, so it's all energy. We are all energy. But it also corresponds to different areas in the body, as well as your psychological states, your mental states. And as you'll see, even your experiences can affect the chakras. So let's think about this. So you're going to think about these spinning vortices. And of course, each of the chakras corresponds to a color, as you see in my chakra banner. And you may be only familiar with the pretty colors of the chakras. And so you might be thinking like, oh, the chakras are about colors. It's the colors of the rainbow. Well, that's not exactly what it is. So let's go through each of the chakras really quickly so you guys can get a grasp on what a chakra actually is. As I mentioned, there are 7 main chakras that start at the base of the spine and go up through to the crown of the head. So we're going to start with the base chakra, the root chakra, which is at the base of the spine. So think about the base of the spine being your tailbone, right? The first 3 vertebrae, the perineum, the area of the perineum, and also the bladder, and if you are a man, the scrotum and the testicles. So you're thinking about the base chakra. That's the first chakra. It's called Muladhara. The color is red. The mantra sound is Lam. And it really corresponds to our sense of security and having our basic needs met here on earth. Then we move up to the second chakra of matter, which is the Svadhisthana chakra. And you'll see I'll flash up a picture of my car, which I call Svadhisthana because it's orange. The color is orange. The mantra sound is Vam. And this is our creativity and sexual center. So it's in the area of our sex organs. So right above the pubic bone and below the navel. Then we move up to the third chakra, solar plexus, source of personal power, Manipura. This is the solar chakra. Think of yellow like the sun. This is our area of personality. So having your own personal power and being able to exert your will outward into the world, not only your will, but your desires as well. Then we move up to the fourth chakra. So the first three chakras were chakras of matter or physical matter. So think of them as a little bit more grounded in the physical realm. And then we move up to the fourth chakra, which is the heart, right here. And that's Anahata, source of love and compassion. And the fourth chakra actually unites. It joins together the chakras of matter and then the higher chakras, which are chakras of spirit. So the fourth chakra, Anahata, source of love and compassion, its color is green. Its mantra sound is yum. And it is love and compassion, but it also encompasses some of our major organs that keep us alive, like our heart, our lungs, our bronchial passages, right? So all of those things keep us alive. And because if we didn't have air and we didn't have a heart beating, we would be dead. So let's move up to the fifth chakra, which is the first chakra of spirit. The heart does have spiritual qualities to it, of course. But the throat chakra is the first chakra that is on the spiritual plane. So that's the fifth. This is the throat, Vishuddha, our source of verbal expression, being able to express our truth, speak our truth. The color is blue. The mantra sound is hum. Then we move up to the sixth chakra, Ajna, third eye, center of intuition. And this is our chakra of, you guessed it, intuition. It's the chakra of clairvoyance, of seeing, of being able to see things really clearly, seeing into the future. But also, when you're making plans, if you can't visualize your plans, your desires for the future, it's really hard to conceptualize and hold on to those goals, right? And so that's the sixth chakra, Ajna. Then the seventh chakra, crown of the head, Sahasrara, also called the thousand-petal lotus chakra. The color is violet or white. In a chakra banner or a chakra flag, you'll actually see the seventh chakra represented by either the color purple or violet or the color white. So in this chakra banner, you actually see many different colors. One of those colors is white. So it's either or. I like to say violet because I like to finish the colors of the rainbow, and I really like the color purple. So there you go. As you can see, I'm wearing a purple shirt today. And that is the crown chakra. That is our source of enlightenment. It's our source of spiritual connection, not only to ourselves, but to others and to our higher self. So those are the 7 main chakras, and it can get super confusing if you're not familiar with them. Just know that knowing about the chakras is just an extra bonus you can add to your healing plan. We're going to talk in subsequent videos on why you must balance your chakras, how to keep them open and aligned. But let's just go over and I'll help you understand why it's important to be cognizant and aware of the chakras. So for example, if you take a woman who has just lost her husband and she's feeling really sad, but she also develops an intense cough and bronchial infection, then her 4th chakra, heart, is very much affected, and she would do well to pay attention to that 4th chakra because, of course, the bronchial passages, the lungs, and the heart are all situated in that 4th chakra. So as you can see, when we have an emotional experience, our physical health can be affected. And we have a physical experience, then our emotional, psychological, and spiritual health can be affected. So everything is integrated. We're not just physical bodies moving through time and space. We are an integration of mind, body, soul, spirit, emotions, relationships. We're really integrated. And when you can look at that for your own health, whatever you believe in, you don't have to believe in the chakras to be able to heal with them. You just have a greater chance at healing yourself when you're talking about chronic illness or other illnesses, or using something like chakra healing in conjunction with traditional medical practices. So a great example of this is when I had thyroid cancer, I was doing a lot of research on alternative methods of healing. Now, I did go through Western medicine to heal my thyroid cancer. However, not everything is healed, right? Just because they take out an organ and just because they give you some radiation doesn't mean that you're healed. That's the beginning stages of healing. Doctors set up the right conditions for you to be able to heal, but your body does the healing, and I believe that God does the healing. And I discovered the study of the chakras when I was going through this healing process. And I realized that the thyroid sits in the 5th chakra, the area of the throat, which is the Vishuddha chakra. It's your chakra of being able to speak clearly and speak your truth, being able to express your truth and actually speak it. And what I realized was that throughout my entire childhood, I had always been sick in the area of the throat. I grew up with tonsillitis and strep throat and mononucleosis with an abscess in my throat. And then the culmination of all of that was the thyroid cancer when I was 28. And so when I discovered the study of the chakras, I had to say, whoa, there's way too much going on in this 5th chakra for me to not take a look at it. So I began to dig deeper into the meaning of the 5th chakra and really look into, why am I getting sick constantly in this chakra? It just makes no sense until it made sense. And when it made sense to me, I was able to go deeply into the reasons why my 5th chakra kept getting sick. And it had a lot to do about speaking out for what I believed in and speaking my personal truth and being able to express that effectively to others and to myself as well. And so as you can see, it's not that studying the chakras is going to automatically heal you, but it can give you an extra tool in your back pocket to use in order to enhance your healing practice. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for subscribing to my channel below. Share this video with friends, family, and your yoga dog. Thank you so much for pledging your support on Patreon, www.patreon.com/Michelle S. Fondin, and I will see you in the next video.